Hello, my name is Tony Litt. I'm the MD of Sunrise Radio, and it's my immense pleasure to bring you the official Sunrise Radio podcast. We are the #1 commercial Asian station in the United Kingdom, with many firsts to our name, and we continue to be the voice of British Asians who have given us their love and loyalty over 30 years. It's a legacy we cherish and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Our aim has always been to entertain the listeners with the best of Bollywood and Bhangra, while also addressing their concerns. A real voice for the community, a vibrant community, and a great nation. We are proud to be British and Asian. This podcast is a compilation of some of the things we do on the station, with a stellar lineup of presenters who each have their own personality and style. It's entertaining, informative, engaging, and we hope you will enjoy it here as a podcast if you are unable to tune in to the radio. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your family and friends about this podcast, and do leave us a comment on what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All the best always. Team Sunrise.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
Hey, my name is Shabnam Sahi. Welcome to the official Sunrise Radio podcast. On Sunrise Radio, we've partnered with Macmillan Cancer Support for a series of interviews highlighting their Let's Talk About Cancer campaign. Joining me on the podcast today, Vivek Jansari. Macmillan Cancer Support are working with Sunrise Radio to raise awareness of support available for people with cancer and their families. And today we'll be discussing why it's important to talk about cancer and reach out for support. My guest on the show today, Vivek Jansari, who was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2006 after developing a blind spot in his eye. 12 years later, in 2018, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer. After Macmillan supported him through his diagnosis and treatment, Vivek wanted to give something back. So he began helping out at his local Macmillan Information and Support Centre. Vivek, welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you so much.
When and how did you discover you had a brain tumor? Let's start from the beginning.
To be honest, I'd had many sort of issues and side effects that I went to the GP for, but it was only until I developed a blind spot in my eye that I went to the opticians and they found the tumor because a brain tumor was also pressing on my optic nerve. It's amazing how the brain works and what goes on up there.
So how did Macmillan help you?
Macmillan, well, to be honest, I'm very pragmatic. I always take things in my stride. But it was only until I spoke to Macmillan nurses that I realized actually you can still be that, but they sort of help with developing emotional skills to sort of build the foundation of your core that allows you to carry on doing what you're doing, but even better. So yeah, they really help with just sort of re-understanding and accepting what's actually happening and dealing with issues that I thought I'd already dealt with, etc.
Now, Vivek, I understand that after your diagnosis, after your treatment, you wanted to give something back, and you've been volunteering with them ever since. Tell us a bit about your volunteering work.
So as soon as I saw what they did, I had immense respect for them. People who give up their own time and energy to help other people. I genuinely value time and energy. They're the most valuable things that we have. So I felt like with my pragmatic approach, I realized I could actually help other people who are recovering from cancer at the same time as me. So I started running support groups. In fact, I used to go to the center and just say, what can I do to help? Whether it's making tea or just helping with some admin. It was just a genuine pleasure to help these people who are doing so much for others.
What would be your message to others who may be diagnosed with cancer or may be experiencing some cancer symptoms listening to our conversation on Sunrise right now? What would you say to them?
Absolutely. There are so many people out there who are giving so much of the time to help us. So make use of it. The support that's available is so vast. There are so many centers. There are so many different ways of that they help us as well. so many different so many different hospitals as well. Absolutely reach out, because there's plenty that they can help us with.
Now, just a reminder to my listeners that Macmillan Cancer Support are working with Sunrise to raise awareness of support available for people with cancer and their families. Whether you're concerned about treatment, your symptoms, money, or you just want to chat, Macmillan will do whatever it takes to help you right now. Whatever questions you need to ask, they have experts who can offer advice and help on their support line. So you can call them on their Macmillan support line for free on 0808 808 0000. It's open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website, which is macmillan.org.uk/sunrise, or you could join the Macmillan online community. Please remember, information booklets are available in Urdu, Punjabi and Hindi, as well as interpreter services on their support line. Thank you so much for your time, Vivek. I wish you the best of health and the best of luck with all the wonderful volunteering work you're doing with Macmillan.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You can catch Shabnam Sahi, the ultimate storyteller, weekdays 9 a.m. till 12 noon.